an excellent performance, not only from you but from the boys, and regain the cup.
Yeah, I thought we were really good. Obviously, we knew what they had. They were a tough team, but we just knew we had to get on the ball. After the first 10 minutes, it settled down a little bit, and once we started playing, we could see that they couldn't really deal with us. Just rotations and playing well. Hopefully, we can sort of take that into the weekend. Really.
We were talking just before we started about you won the penalty, scored the second, got the assist for Seth's goal. Perfect night. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for more before the game. I'm pretty sure when you joined the club that this was one of your targets, because obviously you'd seen us from afar winning it, and now you're part of it.
Yeah, definitely. Before the season, we wanted to get to at least the final here, win it, and playoffs. So not there yet. We've got to do our job on the weekend, and hopefully we can have a successful end to the season and back up this win tonight.
Does it get much better nights like this?
No, it was brilliant. Yeah. Hopefully the crowd can be back Saturday, because we'll need them.
I'm losing track of how many goals you're scoring now. You're often in this position doing the interviews after.
It's 11 if you wanted to know. But yeah, I know obviously we're missing Joey, missing Ingers, so I'll try my best to step up and help the team out. And in the last few weeks, I'm glad to have done that. Again, hopefully we can have a few more in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, to have obviously won tonight, and Saturday virtually puts us in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Not a bad season.
No, it's only if we get playoffs. So, if we don't get playoffs, then I think we won't be very happy. But let's do our job Saturday and go from there.
Not bad. Congratulations, Milo. Well done.
Cheers. Get it.
Not a bad night for you. First team debut, and you're now holding a winner's medal.
Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. 10 minutes for a medal wasn't too bad. So, yeah, not a bad debut for me.
You could say you deserved it after, like last night. You're unlucky not to win that one.
Yeah, difficult night last night. The boys all played well, but I think on the night the better team won. I think we went into the game as favourites, which sort of slightly got to our heads a little bit, I think. But yeah, that aside, the 2 years that we've had have been absolutely brilliant. So we did really well in the Youth Cup, made history in the Youth Cup. We won the County Cup last year. It's just an upsetting end to a brilliant 2 years. But we've still got an under-18s league to win, and yeah, we're going to put all our effort into that, all our focus into that, and still end this season on a high.
Despite the result last night, it's been quite a good week for you personally.
Yeah, brilliant week. It's only the Tuesday today, so like I said, difficult night last night, but boys all played well. It's like that, you can't let that put a damper on the 2 years we've had. It's been a brilliant 2 years, and then tonight, obviously making my debut for the first team, getting a medal after 10 minutes, like I said, it's not bad going. So I'm happy now.
How did you find the experience?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I've been training for a little while now, so I've got to know a few of the boys a little bit. But yeah, they all make it easy to come on and play. Tommy behind me, giving me information, talking to me, makes my job a lot easier. So yeah, I'm happy, really happy.
And you mentioned about Thursday, the league for the 18s. Yeah. Thursday, you should be playing in that.
Yeah.
Knowing that a win means that you only need a point after that.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll go for 3 in the next 2 games to wrap the league up. I think a lot of us boys that played last night will be playing Thursday, so it'll be a good way for us to put right what went wrong yesterday, and like I said, still end the season on a high, and yeah, finish these 2 years in a positive way.
Cheers, Flynn.
Cheers, Drew. Thank you.
Very controlled, professional performance, and regain the cup.
Yeah, regain the cup. Really pleased with that. So we had a good run for a number of years, and then weren't able to win it last year. So it's really nice to be able to get the result tonight. And I thought, you look at the game. I thought 10 minutes, first 10 minutes, they were really competitive. It was a little a bit like sort of head tennis. And then once we were able just to sort of put our foot on the ball to a certain extent and to make some passes, I thought first half we were absolutely excellent, and it's pleasing to get the goals for the sort of territory and advantage that we have made it really difficult from second half, and we come out and continue to play well and got the third and sort of game out. Really pleased for the lads.
Yeah, it was a thoroughly deserved half-time lead.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we know how good and dangerous Felixstowe can be. I mean, the last 2 times we played, they beat us, and like a pre-season game and then in the semi-final last year. So, you know, there's nobody in there that for a second was thinking, you know, they're a lower level at all. We just thought this is going to be a really competitive match and we have to be at it. In the first 10 minutes sort of underscored that, really. But then once we started to be able to move the ball in our rotation in the middle of the park, and I thought the 2 boys up front, Myles and Max, were excellent. We just, you know, on a tricky pitch, to be fair. I mean, it's good, but it was quite lively first half. I thought we played some excellent football.
Yeah, it was quite a not very conventional forward striker partnership, considering Milo and Max are normally either wingers or in the number 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of different to what we've played a few times this season, but you know, we've got good footballers. We've got good footballers all over the park, and there'll be you know, what we have are people that can play in different positions. I know Max generally has played out wide, but he come a little bit more central today, was excellent. Milo, we know what quality he's got. You can play him anywhere. And they were supported by some really good playing in midfield. I think that's where we really got to grips with the game. You know, the movement in there, the control, the first touches on a difficult pitch just gave us that real edge. And I think defensively we look really solid. And I thought that Kieran and Dan in particular won pretty much every header. So you know, when you've got that, and we look full of running tonight. You know, I don't know what it looked like from the sideline, but we just, every time we got it, we were surging forward, and we looked full of running, full of energy, and that's really pleasing. We've had a really sort of labour intensive 10 days.
Yeah, a lot of strain's been put on the lads, but most of the boys have got plenty of minutes.
Yeah, they have. We've had to use all of the squads. I think you saw tonight. I'd love to know what the stat was for number of people that are on the pitch at the end that have come through the academy, because I'd imagine it'd be quite high, and that's important. We got to, you know, sort of keep producing. That's what we want. But I thought, yeah, we got people minutes. We've got 1 or 2 knocks, so we'll have to assess those Thursday night and see where we're at for Saturday. But you know, for tonight, it was about winning, getting our hands on that trophy again. And there was an interesting stat that Tom mentioned to me at the end, that we've won the trophy without conceding a goal. So, you know, credit to the team for that, because I don't imagine that has happened too many times.
Yeah, considering we've won it 5 out of the last 6 years, I don't think we've actually done that in the recent years.
Yeah, I don't imagine that's happened many times. And also, we had a pretty tricky run, didn't we, to go to Leiston and then, you know, Bury and then Felixstowe. So, you know, that's a pretty tricky win. So nice that we've won that, and we're the top team in Suffolk again. It's good, it's pleasing.
Yeah, mentioned there 5 times in 6 years. Must be nice to have yet again got it back.
Yeah, I think in fairness, it's 4 times in 6 years for me, because I didn't quite get over the line with the Stowe Market team, so we'll move on.
Oh well, but yeah, 3 very well taken goals.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the first one was a great ball in from Tommy, and Milo's got across, done what good strikers do, and he's just been caught by Jack, and composed penalty from Reggie. That was really nice. Great play for the second. I think it was Ollie that surged down the line. It was a really nice football actually in the middle, and we'd kept the ball and retained it really well. And then we found its way out to Tommy. Great ball in, and you know, sort of what we haven't probably got enough of this year was a back post tap in. So that was really good. And then Seth come on second half, and he just added to it. So again, you know, a really forceful run, good ball, you know, low finish. Keeper made a good save, and he's there to tap it in as well. So really pleased with the goals. And actually, we probably could have had 1 or 2 more.
Not a bad season, especially if we get the result Saturday to confirm playoff spot.
Yeah, well, you get to this stage of the season, and you want there to be someone on the games, and that's the case, because nobody likes, you know, a 12th versus 13th dead rubber. So we've got an important game against Saturday. You know, we'd love to see a load of fans turn out for us, and